Ma. Okay, I got it. Hello everyone and welcome to a new exciting video. Today we are doing a double house tour in Animal Crossing New Horizons. If you haven't checked my last video out already, please do so. I did an entire island tour, so it's the perfect companion to today's video. We are going to be looking at two houses today from my main character and my second character, both of which are fully upgraded and fully decorated. However, I just know that on November 5th with the new content that I'm going to be changing both of them drastically. So the whole point of this and the whole point of uploading my island tour recently is to just have them for posterity and comparison purposes. We'll be starting, of course, with my main character and then jumping into Achan's next. So make yourself comfy and enjoy. So here we are in the entrance to my main house. If you watched my previous video, then you know already that two things that I love is normal, realistic things as well as spooky things. So my house follows a very similar style to my island. Every room in the house is decorated in a very realistic way, minus one, which I'll explain later, but you'll also notice a little sprinkle of spookiness throughout too, and probably another cameo from Dolly here and there. So buckle on in, and if you have any questions about my house or anything, any items like that, please let me know in the comments below. So here we are in the main room. It's very color coordinated, very green, brown, natural vibes. We also have some kind of Japanese aesthetics. We have the kotatsu, which I love, the hanging wall scroll, and then over here we have the exotic furniture and a picture of Marshall and a bonsai as well. And then we have some bookcases, some plants. Also, this is a ladder to climb the bookcase. So you can tell it's pretty lightly decorated, but it's real. It looks realistic, it looks cozy, that's what I like. And you'll also notice that a lot of my rooms are kind of color blocked or color coordinated. So my main room is green. Let's see what the next room is. So over to the right, we're walking into my bathroom. So my bathroom is a blue and white color blocked room. So again, very cozy, very natural. I use the cloudy flooring to create this image of steam, which makes sense because you'll notice the bathtub also has steam coming off of it. I'm quite proud of this flower. You might be wondering, what is that? It's actually a hair clip. But when you display the hair clip accessories on the wall, it puts them on these little black trays that, in my opinion, look like soap dishes. So the bar, this flower clip is supposed to be a bar of soap that I've put over my bathtub. And then the rest is pretty much as you see, nothing too special, nothing too extravagant. Again, just realism. That's what I like. That's what I try hard to actualize in my house. So now I'll take you over to the left side of my house. This is going to be my kitchen. And as you might expect, my kitchen is ironwood. I know, not the most creative, but I'm telling you now, when the new update comes out, I will be changing this kitchen to ranch furniture. I've already decided it's gonna happen, so look forward to that because I'll probably release another island tour video and a dream address once that happens, so look forward to that. But for now, I worked with what I had. Ironwood is beautiful. I mean, I don't have to defend myself, okay? I just like ironwood, okay? So here's my ironwood kitchen. Very like wood, like beige, black, white. That's kind of the color blocking for this room. And oh, hey Dolly, why are you looking at that knife? Oh, duh. Oh my god, how could I have done dishes earlier and forgot to clean the knife? Dolly, could you just pick that up for me and bring it over to the sink? I'll just turn my back on you. I'm sure it'll be fine. Dolly is so helpful. Mwah. So let's go down to my basement next. My basement, again, very realistic, but in a horror movie kind of way. Oh! How did Dolly get downstairs before I did, and what is she doing? To be fair, this is not the first time I found her down here. I feel like this is her, like, zen thinking place. She comes down here to get lost in thought. And I don't use this projector anymore, so... Oh, Sorry, Dolly. I'll put that back on for you. So my basement is realistic in that it looks like a storage basement that you would see in a horror movie. I wanted to have it look like the kind of basement a character from a horror movie would go down to while saying, "Don't worry, I'll be right back," and then never come back. That's what I was going for. So lots of boxes, bugs, darkness, uh, the breaker for when the lights go out, because you know when those horror villains come around, the lights always go out. So someone's got to go down to repair the electricity and never come back. But if the basement is too scary for you, don't worry, the rest of it is cute, I promise. And the second house is definitely cute. Most of the scariness is now behind us. So let's go upstairs and I'll show you my bedroom. So again, like my island, I like to make Animal Crossing look like my real life. I know a lot of people play Animal Crossing for extravagant reasons and creating really amazing, fantastical things, but I like to create things that I see in real life. I don't know, it makes me feel really at peace. So this is my bedroom, very white and blue color blocked up here. Over here is my streaming setup because if you don't know, if you're watching me on YouTube, I am a Twitch streamer. I'm actually streaming right now. This video that you're watching on YouTube, I'm streaming live on Twitch. We do a lot of Animal Crossing over on my Twitch channel, so if you'd like to hang out with us and geek out with us about Animal Crossing and other games, but mostly Animal Crossing, come check out my Twitch channel. The links are down below. So here on my computer, we have Twitch. We have my Animal Crossing Switch, which I also have in real life. This is my spotlight, because you gotta have good lighting when you're making these videos, and my green screen. And then we have some music, a puzzle, and then here's my bed. I like to put little features, kind of like the bar soap that I showed you in the bathroom. I put slippers next to the bed because it makes it seem more used. And oh, there's Dolly. Dolly is so fast. So let's go downstairs. There's one more room to show you, and the reason I left it for last is because it doesn't quite fit everything else I've shown you so far. And I'll explain in just a moment. So let's go into the back room. It's gonna be outdated. If I remember correctly what it is, it's an outdated room, but it's cute. So, my back room is the only room of my house that is not realistic. The reason for that is I used to have an Animal Crossing podcast called Content Crossing. If you check my YouTube videos, I have a Content Crossing playlist. It was a podcast in which I had content creators come to my island and we did the podcast in Animal Crossing. No camera, just me and the guest as our Animal Crossing villagers. So they would sit on the couch and I would sit behind the desk. And every month, because the podcast was monthly, every month I would decorate the room to match the season or match the month. So again, if you go check out the playlist, I think we did 5 episodes, and each episode, the room is completely seasonally decorated, and I was proud of every room. However, after a while, mostly because I live in Japan, and it was hard to make time and schedule episodes with content creators, I ended up discontinuing it, or not officially going on hiatus. I just haven't made new episodes, but maybe in January when I'm back in America, I might bring it back. Because it's really cool. Like, the podcast was super fun. So the last episode was supposed to be an Easter theme. I never got around to actually recording in this particular setup, but I have it here still. So I'm leaving this room just in case I decide to start up the podcast again. So now that we're done with my main character's house, let's go over to my second character's house. If you didn't watch the video that I previously posted doing a full island tour, I mentioned Achan, my second character. She is based off of a real life person. She's based off of a member of a Japanese pop group called Perfume, who I absolutely adore. I originally made Achan as a character on one of my New Leaf islands because I have 3 copies of that game. So I made a second copy and I made her my villager. So when New Horizons came out, I wanted to bring back Achan and revive her into New Horizons. So, but originally she was a character I created based off of a real person in New Leaf, if that makes sense. So this house is decorated in a way differently than Toph's house. So first walking into Achan's house, we have her living room. It's a little grandma core, but I like it. I think it's cute. I think the wallpaper works very well. And also we're using rattan furniture and antique furniture. And I think it works quite well despite being a mix of two different sets. The colors are pretty close. So this is a rattan table. This is antique table over here. And then also because it looks a little grandma core, I put some villager photos on the wall. And then we have just things you would see, I think, in a normal entry room, a living room. If we go to the right hand side, this is her bathroom. You'll notice it's very different than Toph's bathroom. One thing I will say, I know a lot of you will probably agree with this. Up until now, of course, the update is right around the corner. Up until now, however, we haven't had a lot of furniture options. So having two character houses fully upgraded and trying to decorate them both in a way that looks good and without repeating the same themes was really difficult. Of course, Toph's house I decorated first, so Achan's was second. So it really stumped me. I really had to rack my brain over how to decorate a second bathroom without reusing any ideas from the first bathroom. So again, you just saw Toph's bathroom. It was blue, it was steamy, it was very Western. So this is Achan. Again, Achan's from a Japanese pop group, so I wanted to make the bathroom look kind of more Japanese. So we have the bath here, we have the sink and the toilet, we have slippers and the robe. I put the socks on the floor because even though this is the rattan garbage, I wanted it to look like a hamper for clothing. So I put socks in front of it. And then we have the washing machine and the ironing board, and then a little bench with a towel basket. And of course, the cherry blossom bonsai as well. So I'm actually very proud. I'm probably going to say this again, but I'm actually very proud of myself when it comes to Achan's house, because it really was difficult. And I did this live. Everything you've seen so far, the island, Toph's house, this house, I did this all live on my Twitch channel. So again, follow me on Twitch, links below. But I did this all live, and if any of you were there as I was doing this, you know how many times I created something and then was like, no, I don't like that, and then changed it up, and then again, no, I don't like that, and then I changed it up. That is the Animal Crossing way. That's just how Animal Crossing is. But this house in particular, more than any other part of my island or Toast's house, this house is, I think, where I changed ideas constantly. Like, I change ideas the most. But in the end, I'm quite happy with what I'm showing you and what I'm about to show you. So on the left-hand side, this is the kitchen. Again, iron wood. I know I just went on this long spiel about how I didn't want to double up on ideas, but when it comes to kitchen stuff, iron wood is really all there is until, November 5th. So I did iron wood, but I customized it to be the old, like, worn out version. And then I used the butterfly wallpaper. Now, when I first saw the butterfly wallpaper over a year ago, I knew instantly, I need to use this. I need to find a way to use it. I love it. I thought it was so beautiful, but I couldn't find a way to use it in my main character's house. So I was like, when I do Achan's house, we're going to use it. So I decided to use it for the kitchen, and you'll notice that I tried to put items in the kitchen that correlated with the items of the butterflies on the wall. So we have like the mint green butterfly, and then we have the mint green espresso maker. We have the yellow gold butterfly, we have the gold kettle. We have the black butterfly, the ironwood has black. We have the orange butterfly, I purposely put the carrot cake on the table. We have the blue butterfly, I put the blue mug on the cart. So I tried to put items very purposefully and thoughtfully to make the butterflies on the wall pop and also mesh well as a more cohesive theme, if that makes sense. So I'm not 100% pleased with this room, if I'm being honest. The floor that I'm using is the pirate floor, and the wood part, like the panel part, is so on point and perfect, but the grating in the center is a little distracting for me. And I know what some of you might be thinking. Oh, why don't you just put the table in the middle? I just didn't like how that looked. So I don't know. Maybe we'll get more flooring with the update and I can change it. But for now, I like it. I'm just like not 100% pleased with the grading in the middle. The back room is maybe the room I'm most proud of. And I hope that you will like it just as much as I do. This is my backyard pool area. So I put some little carpets down that look like the wood paneling to make a deck. And then also the bamboo candles are meant to be like the stakes holding the deck down. And then the bamboo candles, the light reflecting off the shrub standees, I think looks really good. Then we have some of the festival lights here and some rattan furniture, and then the pool with a magazine next to it and some slippers. And also on the wall, we have the towel wrap, but I placed it in such a way that it looks like it's hanging from one of the posts on the wallpaper fence. And because the room is so dark, you can't notice the black hanger. I think I changed this room like 3 or 4 times before I finally settled on this theme. And oh my gosh, I really love how this turned out. I'm very proud of it. So next, let's go upstairs and I'll show you her bedroom. So this is Achan's bedroom, and I don't think I can change the lighting right now because I'm not playing as Achan, but the floor that I'm using in this room is the cinema roll floor. And if you know what this looks like, and if hopefully you can see it even though it's dark, the wood paneling on the floor has yellow, pink, and blue. So I tried again to color block with the floor. So to match the pink wood panels, I have the nail art set, the fan, even the painting on the wall has yellow, pink, and blue in it. The star lights, the CD player, the ball over here, lots of pink. And then for the yellow, I have the alarm clock, the champagne, the cider, I should say, the ball on the cat tower, the switch. And then for the blue, I made the bedding is blue, the wallpaper is blue, and also like the magazine is blue, and then there's like the blue mouse on the cat tower. So I tried to match the flooring with the items that I used in the room so that it, again, like with the kitchen, makes it more cohesive. It's quite simple. I feel like this room looks a little bit emptier than my main character's room, but I didn't want to over decorate. I'd rather under decorate and have it look realistic than over decorate and have it look too cluttered. And finally, down in my basement is, I think, the room that represents Achan the best. So as I mentioned, Achan is a real person, a singer from a pop group, and Japanese. I live in Japan. Karaoke is super big in Japan. So I thought, what would a pop idol have in her house? And I thought, a karaoke room. So we made a little karaoke room in the basement. We got the screen, the microphone, there's the music player, the speakers. We got tambourine. Tambourines are actually very common at Japanese karaoke bars. And we have more sparkling cider. We have some CDs on the wall. We have some water, a small fridge, and some snacks and a microwave in the back. So it's pretty simple, but I liked how it turned out. And next to the swimming pool backyard, this is maybe the room that I'm most proud of as well. This was actually the first room in the entire house that we finished. I think that's pretty impressive that this beautiful room was the first one that I finished, and also the fastest one that I finished. Like, I knew exactly what I wanted to do, and I didn't have that hard of a time of making it happen. So I'm really happy. And there you have it, my double house tour in Animal Crossing New Horizons. Please let me know what you thought about both of those houses. I would love to hear your thoughts. I cannot wait until the new update on the 5th. I cannot wait to change up these houses. I'm not sure if I'm gonna slightly change them, completely change them. I have no idea. Are you gonna be changing your houses? You can also let me know that in the comments below. And again, if you would like to check out my dream address, you can check out my previous video where I did a full island tour, or if you want to see it up close and personal, the DA will be in the description box below, as well as my Twitch link and all my other social medias. I stream over on Twitch 4 or 5 days a week. We do lots of Animal Crossing. It's my main game. 90% of the time I'm streaming Animal Crossing. So if you like Animal Crossing, if you want to hang out with us, talk about your island, see more of our islands. I like to do Dream Island visits pretty often too with the community. So if you'd like to just share your excitement with us about Animal Crossing and the update, definitely check me out on Twitch. I would really super appreciate it. And I'm sure the community would love to have new people and new faces to chit chat with. So again, thank you so much for watching today's video, and please look out for future videos, whether they be Animal Crossing, more Twitch highlights, anything like that. Lots of cute, comfy vibes, hopefully, and I hope you enjoy them. So stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!